Yes, well, of course, I heard that someone was down from the Territory, and of course my background's from the Territory, so I made it I made a point to come and see Dennis, and that was quite some time ago, because Dennis actually spent almost 2 years away from home. His home is in Humpty Doo in the Northern Territory, which is south of Darwin and the turn off to Arnhem Land. And he had a heart transplant earlier, but it wasn't a good transplant, had a lot of trouble with it, and it was almost 2 years that he had a second one, and this one of course has turned out to be fine. But well before he had his second one, he spoke about wanting to do something, wanted to give something back, and talked about doing some big paintings. And being a president of the trust, I thought we'd work with him to try to make the event successful.
And which community does Dennis belong to?
The art itself is from the Kawinku people, freshwater people of Arnhem Land. I think Dennis is probably more equipped to answer that question.
And are you surprised by the way the Indigenous communities responded in helping Dennis?
Yeah, and I think there are two issues. I think the painters that came down were terrific. Joshua Bangar and David Cameron were just terrific lads, and they fitted in beautifully and they were well received. In fact, during NAIDOC week, when the paintings happened, the Alfred was a buzz. I saw the same staff come back time and time again to see the progress of the paintings, and they were very popular. The second part of that, I think, is I think Dennis's aura within his community, and I guess his big personality has had a lot to do with the support he's received from the corporation in subsidising and helping pay for travel and those sorts of things. So it's been terrific.
How did the artists respond on the day?
They were terrific. They were cold, but we warned them would be cold, and there was a few shopping trips to buy warm clothing and gloves to keep their hands warm. But I couldn't believe their calmness and their focus, because it's such a focused art, and people were coming by and wanting to talk to them. They took it all in their stride, did very, very well. Went to the footy one night and they enjoyed that, and as it happened on the Saturday night after the painting was over, another member ran a dinner in celebration, or as a way of giving thanks to the trust, and of course they were invited. And David Cameron in particular danced the night away. Never knew he was such a great dancer.
And so this is, which is the art piece that they're going to donate to the charity?
Yeah, the three works are here. The ones that were completed on the day, that's David Cameron's work. That one is David Cameron's work. That one is Joshua Bangar. And actually you can see their photos up on the wall. Joshua, David, Dennis. I think you're better off asking the artist. I can attempt to tell you the stories, but I prefer that they did, because this one's rather a naughty tale. That one is quite complicated, and it's got some significant tribal meanings. It's about sharing, and you see them killing a very important man who's got all the good things that wouldn't share. And afterwards, of course, you see the skeleton down there, and afterwards the two different tribes joined together to defeat him, and now they can share all the good things. That's Dennis's painting, by the way.
Wow.
You can see the detail in it.
Yeah, beautiful.
And David Cameron's is a ceremony celebrating the animals up top. Now, this one here, which I've still got wrapped up, is going to be donated to the Heart and Lung Transplant Clinic. Or not donated, hung. In commemoration of the 21st anniversary of transplants at the Alfred, which is the 21st of October this year. It has huge significance as a painting because it depicts the rainbow serpent, and in Dennis's mythology, it's the giver and taker of life.